A soccer ball arcs beautifully through the sky and lands perfectly in the goal. An arrow, once released from the archer's bow, traces a path to hit its target. Well, these phenomena relate to a concept in physics known as projectile motion. Diving right into it, projectile motion refers to the motion of an object thrown into the air, subject only to acceleration due to gravity and air resistance. The object, usually called a projectile, experiences a trajectory that is a combination of horizontal and vertical components of motion. Now picture a baseball player throwing a ball. The force the player uses to throw the ball gives it an initial velocity. This velocity has two components, the horizontal component and the vertical component. The horizontal component of velocity remains constant throughout the journey of the ball. This is due to the absence of any horizontal force, assuming we neglect air resistance. On the flip side, the vertical component of velocity does not remain constant. It changes due to the force of gravity. As the ball rises and falls vertically, the force of gravity accelerates it towards the ground. The ball slows down until it reaches its peak height, at which point its vertical velocity becomes zero. Then, as the ball begins to fall, it speeds up until it hits the ground. Combining these two motions, horizontal and vertical, we get a curved path. This path, known as a parabolic trajectory, is the hallmark of projectile motion. Another key aspect of projectile motion is the time of flight. This refers to the total time the projectile remains in the air. It solely depends on the vertical motion alone. Hence, any object that is thrown upward at an angle to the horizontal spends half its time rising and the other half falling. To sum it all up, projectile motion is a fascinating phenomenon that demonstrates a perfect blend of horizontal and vertical motions. It involves an object called a projectile, moving along a curved path under the influence of gravity. The horizontal velocity remains constant, while the vertical velocity changes due to the acceleration caused by gravity. The combination of these two motions results in a parabolic trajectory. So, the next time you see a soccer ball soaring through the air or an arrow whizzing towards its target, you'll know it's all about projectile motion. It's not just a game, it's physics in action.